Hello everybody. My name is Melissa. I have decided to teach a class on stretching at your desk. Many of us find that we are working from home and we are noticing more pain in our back, our neck, our hips. So these are some simple stretches you can do while seated at your home office or seated in your office. Sitting all day for 8 hours really can take a toll on your body. So while we are seated at our desk, there are some hip openers we can do while we continue to work. So one of them is just bringing the inside of your foot to connect to the inside of your thigh, letting your knee fall open to the side. For some of us, this is not an option. We're all built differently. We all have different flexibility. Even crossing the ankle over the knee is a great hip opener. And if you find yourself seated like this, go ahead and reverse throughout the day so you can stretch out the opposite hip. So again, you have the inside of the foot to the thigh or crossing the ankle at the knee. Another option for people with more flexibility is sitting at your desk with your legs crisscrossed like you would on the floor. So those are some options you can do to have hip openers while seated at your desk and continuing to work. Another thing you want to be mindful of. So when we're seated, many of us tend to do this. So we want to keep our spine stretched nice and tall, heart opened. If you find that you're seated like this, hunched over, prop some pillows behind your back so that you are encouraged to keep your heart lifted in that pose. So let's go ahead and begin some of our other stretches. Coming to the end of our seat, planting our feet on the earth, we're going to take our hands and we're going to interlace them, and then we're going to flip our palms open. So this is a version of cat-cow that we would normally do in yoga in a tabletop position. So we're going to inhale, lifting our hands, opening our hearts. Exhale, flip the hands, round the spine, drop the chin in towards the chest. Inhale as we open. Exhale as we round down. Inhale as we open. Exhale as we round down. One more. Slowing down your breathing. Releasing your hands from out in front of you. We're going to bring our right arm to the back side of the chair, and you're going to use the desk to plant your left arm on it, coming into a spinal twist. So as you can see, I'm on my balcony. I do not have a desk in front of me. So I'm going to bring my hand on my thigh, which is also an option. Twisting, looking over your right shoulder. Breathing deep, slowing down your breath, maybe doing a 3 to 4 in count breath, and exhaling out to a 3 to 4 count. On the inhale, the spine grows long, and on the exhale, we twist deeper. One more breath here, and then when you are ready, go ahead and allow the head and the neck to return to center, and allowing the body to unwind and return to center. And then we're going to do the same exercise but twisting in the opposite direction. So go ahead and bring your left arm to the chair and the right arm is on the desk, or bringing the right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Last breath here. And then when you are ready, go ahead and allow the head and the neck to return to center, allowing the body to unwind and return to center. We're going to go ahead and take each hands and grab the opposite elbows, lifting our elbows up over our body with an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to drop towards the right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, dropping over to the left. So you should feel a nice side stretch in these poses. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the right. This time we are going to round our spine, dropping our head forward, tucking the chin into the chest, making a C with our spine. Inhaling back to the left and center. Exhale, dropping towards the left elbow and rounding forward. Inhaling right and center. Exhaling, making that half circle with the body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, go ahead and make that half circle with the body. Bringing the body back to center. Go ahead and release your arms. So this is another pose you can do at the office or at home, but some of us might not be comfortable doing this one at the office. You're going to push your chair in to your desk. And you're going to bring your elbows to your chair. And you're going to drop forward. So your elbows are on your chair. You can bring the hands together. And we fall forward. Holding here and breathing. If you don't feel comfortable doing this pose and you're watching this while you are at your desk, go ahead and just do another spinal twist. But if you are at home, go ahead and come into this pose. And then slowly coming out of this pose, bringing the chair back, finding yourself seated on the chair again. We're going to take our arms, I'll face you so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to take our arms in front of us. So you're going to cross one arm over the other. So right now, the left arm is underneath. You're going to see if you can wrap your arms and lift your elbows. So this is a pose in yoga that is known as eagle pose. If this isn't an option for you, just go ahead and give yourself a hug. So coming into eagle pose, we're going to inhale. As you lift the elbows up, you want to drop your shoulder blades down and back. So opposing forces here, right? And then we're just going to make small circles with our elbows. And then reverse your circles in the opposite direction. And then open the arms up, making goalposts with your arms. And then we're going to cross the opposite arm underneath. So I started with my left arm underneath, the right arm is now underneath. And then go ahead and make your small circles. And then when you are ready, reverse those circles in the opposite direction. And then inhaling, opening up, making those goalposts with your arms. Go ahead and allow the arms to drop. This will be our last exercise. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to interlace them, but we're going to do it behind our backs. We're going to bring our hands over so it's resting on your waist right above your left hip. And we're going to drop our left ear to our left shoulder, holding here and breathing. I like to close my eyes when I do this pose, but you can keep your eyes open or closed. And then just gently move your chin, seeing if you feel any sensitivity there. Maybe finding a spot where you really feel like you're benefiting from the stretch. deep breaths here. And then go ahead and bring your head and your neck back to center. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Move that chin around a little bit. Seeing if you can find that spot of your neck that really needs to stretch. Hold here and breathe. And then bringing your head and neck back to center, bring your arms back behind you. Reverse the thumb that you have on top with the way your hands are interlaced, so it should now feel kind of awkward. And go ahead and bring your hands over to your right hip. Drop your right ear towards the right shoulder. Take some small motions with your chin, finding that nice sensitive spot in your neck, breathing into it. Last breath here, and then head to center, left ear, left shoulder. Moving the chin around if that feels nice, finding that spot that needs the stretch. Go ahead and bring your head and neck back to center. That was it for today. I hope that you feel a little looser in your spine, feeling a little bit better after sitting at your desk. You can watch this video anytime, or if you remember these stretches, you can do them anytime at your desk, following this sequence or doing them each individually throughout the day. Thanks, guys.